My name's Autumn Collins, and I'm the Career Counseling Manager here at UNM Career Services. I am cisgender female. I identify as lesbian. In 1995 and 1996, I taught an eighth grade classroom social studies. It was an everyday experience that students were allowed to just say the word faggot. It was a common occurrence that I would hear in the hallways, in the classroom, and we weren't socially able to correct them. And it was a hard place to be as a non-out lesbian, newly lesbian. I was 24 years old, 25 years old. I remember one time I said to them, well, what if I was gay? And they skipped a beat, and then they started laughing, as if, you would never be gay. I had tested the waters to see if I could come out to students, if they were able to kind of handle it, and it was to them so absurd that, because I presented it as this very cisgender, very feminine person, that I would never be a lesbian. So I was a part of trying to advocate for student and teacher rights. It just felt like such an uphill battle then that I ultimately left teaching, not because of that, but just in general. It felt like one more reason not to be a teacher. I couldn't live my life being out, and that and the bureaucracy and all the other things, I left the teaching profession. Things have changed tremendously on the one hand, and then in some ways not at all. We have made great strides in terms of visibility. So me being a former teacher, I wasn't out, so there were no gay students who were even comfortable coming to me because I wasn't out. Students can now see outwardly gay, lesbian, transgender, non-binary teachers in the world. Now it's really exciting. I was able to get married 2 months ago, and the whole office, decorated my office, and it was a really big deal, and everyone was extremely supportive. So we've come a really long way, and it's great, but it's not over. There are so many people who are not supportive and not interested in someone being out in the workplace. Those hate groups, those people who are so afraid and so transphobic and homophobic, those people haven't gone away. They were just silenced for a while. I don't mean to be too cautionary, but I have lived in a different era where I wasn't out in my workplace, and I'm very out now and have been for over a decade. But while we've come a long way, it's not necessarily, we're not in the safest place, even though we might feel like we are.